Conway. Conway the Machine. He's a rapper from Buffalo.
Okay.
His crew, Griselda Records, was signed to Eminem.
Okay. Oh yeah, I heard that crew was pretty dope.
And it's two guys in the group. I mean, it's really like three guys, but two main guys. Conway and Westside Gunn. And Westside Gunn has a mixtape series.
Yeah.
Called Hitler Wears Hermes.
Hitler what?
Wears
Hermes?
Hermes.
Okay.
Yeah, with the clothing.
Yeah.
And he has a whole series on. Like, here's one of them right here. This is one of his mixtape covers. Hitler Wears Hermes.
Pretty smart.
And it was there for the shock value.
Shock, of course.
And the mixtapes aren't about white power, or killing Jews, or gas chambers.
Is he a white dude?
The black guy.
He's a black dude.
Black dude. And honestly, when he explained it, and when I looked at this whole thing, being Jewish myself, I said, okay, I get it.
Ashkenazi, yes, sir, right?
Ashkenazi, yes. I'm an Ashkenazi
Jew. Actually, you're not an Ashkenazi. You're not a Jew. Ashkenazi was a Gentile, but he was a black dude. And he had his own land that the Edomites moved into, took over the land, and then assumed the name of Ashkenazi. That's how you have white people who claim to be Ashkenazi anything. He's an Edomite. That's what he is. That's what most white, not all of them, not all white people are Edomites, not all black people are Israelites, but this Ashkenazi originally was a black dude before his land got took over by the Edomites, who then assumed the identity of Ashkenazi. Because that's what they do. They move into different people's lands, take them over, and then assume the identity and not reveal their true identity as the Edomites. You know what I'm saying? They did it here in America. They come over here, take over. Okay, now we're Americans. Or in Europe, we're Russians. No. Underneath it all, you're Edomites.
First of all, black audiences, we're not like white audiences. White audiences are usually the most sensitive. They're usually sensitive, but the funny thing is the white audiences are the ones that are causing all the motherfucking pain in the world. That's what's hilarious. And they're getting offended by shit, but you're the ones causing everything. Black audiences are like, yo, we're the most oppressed motherfuckers. Everybody comes at us with hate.
That's because we're the
There's
Israelites.
nothing that's going to offend us unless you say, hey, kill niggas. Then we'll be like, yo, wait a minute. But other than that, we like honesty. We like honesty. Be honest, because we know how you think already. Are you willing to tell us how you really feel? George Carlin said this about black people. And George Carlin grew up in Harlem as an Irish and hung out with the Puerto Ricans and the blacks. And his mom used to say, yo, why do you always hang out with the Puerto Ricans and blacks? He goes, they're just better. They're more interesting. The whites, they just hate everybody. All they do is nigga this, spit that, this, that. I don't like that shit. I would hang out with the blacks and the Latin, the music is better. We talk real. They're accepting. And he said the only way black people are going to get change and the only way they're going to get freedom is through fighting back. He said the singing and the marching is not working. He said black people, the only way, he goes, my people, the Irish, this guy, we fucked people up. That's how we got our freedom. Black people need to stop singing. This is what I'm saying.
Actually, the only way we're going to get our freedom is through Yahweh, the Most High. It's already been told how it's going to pop off. It's in the Bible. We already know this. A lot of this stuff is just straight milk scripture. You know what I mean? But I noticed the part where he referred to whoever the comedian was he was talking about actually liking to hang out in the hood with the Latinos and the blacks. When you look across a lot of these hoods in America, these ghettos, it's Latinos and blacks. I don't ever hear of Asian hoods, Arab hoods, you know what I'm saying, African hoods. No, the only people that they oppressing in this country still to this day are the Latinos and the Negroes. That's because we are Israel. I just came across this interview and I thought it was interesting. When I come across stuff, I always see it from a spiritual standpoint. So I thought I would just point that out. Shalom. is to getting back to the law, statute, and commandments of the Most High, Yahweh. Some of you refer to him as Yahuwah. That's cool. And notice that he referred to the blacks and the Latinos being in the ghettos together. Anywhere when you look anywhere about the ghettos, you always see these two groups of people linked together. When you look up stats, you see Latinos and Negroes linked together as the people on the bottom. That's because the Latinos, the Native Americans, is from the northern tribes, the Lost 10 tribes, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of us darker, brown people, we from Judah, some of us is probably Benjamites and Levites, you know what I'm saying? But whenever you hear them statistics and who's being oppressed and with the deportation and all that different stuff,